Here we are, Thompson Street, going for a walk. And today, Echo, we're going to walk Thompson Street. Well, that's Lehigh Ave, and this is the dirty tunnel. This is the tunnel. And then once we go past this tunnel, we'll be in the magical world of Port Richmond, and we're going to go, I think we're going to go to maybe Allegheny Avenue. There's a mural underneath here. This is new. That piss smell that I'm smelling is not. Alright, coming up the Seltzer. Tire dumping. It's a problem under here. People dump trash all over. And that's been an issue for years. And I don't know. I see hunters and they put up these cameras. And you know, they see a deer, right? They see a deer. They take a picture of the deer and they go, okay, there's a deer in the area. So, I don't know, put the hunter camera in there, right? Hang one from one of those poles and we'll start getting license plates. I don't think people are carrying their trash there. I think you gotta have a truck or something. This is Thompson Street in Port Richmond. This is some Philadelphia history happened on this street. The first cave-in I heard about was on Thompson Street. The whole goddamn block caved in. The street just caved in, and then the like cars fell in the sinkholes. That terrified me. I was like, oh God. I had friends that lived on Thompson Street, the Bulldogs. They had to come knock for me. I ain't knocking for you. You live like a sinkhole. I was a little kid, so I used to think sinkholes were quicksand, you know? So, yeah, it's a rational fear. Oh, we're coming up to MDG, Mother of Divine Grace. It's the Italian church. Well, I think it's the Italian church because St. Albert's, that's the Polish church. Our Lady Help of Christians is the German church. Nativity is the Irish church. This is where the Italians go. And every, I think it's like in the summer they have Italian festival. Oh boy, is it good. Meatballs, cheap beer, games. Family fun for everyone. It's pretty good. They have these little old Italian ladies come down in the church basement. You know, they go to the church, and they make the grandmoms make the meatball for like a weekend. They all come in. It's all volunteer. They like doing it. But if you never had a genuine homemade Italian meatball, MDG Italian Festival. And then they sell this thing too called fried dough. Look at this, John Taylor. He retired. He retired 3 years ago. Yeah, Joe Hohenstein took over. He's going on the second term. I guess we'll go oversee MDG. There we are. There you are. I don't think I was ever in that church. Yeah, so down, you see I don't know what that little shed is built for. I don't know what function that has for the school. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. Maybe you can confirm this for me if you're an MDGer. Was that little door and 2 windows, was that just built for the Italian festival? Because what else could they use that for? That's where they sell the old ladies are making the food and selling it back there. Oh no. Gotta be careful. Shh, I'm gonna whisper this. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but somewhere around here, that's where Midget Man lived. And Midget Man, look, there's a reason why I'm whispering. I can't run. Midget Man was this guy. He was like this little fella. And kids are terrorists. I was when I was 13, I wasn't as lovable as I am now. So there used to be people in the neighborhood you could just mess with. You could just knock on their door and it would be a day of fun. They would just chase you. Now, I think every neighborhood has weirdos. I don't know if that's just exclusively a Port Richmond thing. Like every neighborhood has like some goofball people. But we had people who would just chase us. So Midget Man was this little guy. He was, I don't know. Gary Coleman was 4'7". Midget Man had to be smaller than Gary Coleman, right? And look, I know it's a derogatory term, but that's his name. I got to use it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend. But so what you would do as a kid, you would knock on Midget Man's door. Now, I never knocked. And the reason why I never knocked is because Midget Man had a sword. And the sword was about, 3/4 of his size. And so it looked like the Excalibur sword. It was just a regular sword. But in his little hands, it meant, it was a really big sword. So yeah, you would knock on Midget Man's door. And Midget Man would chase you all day. Oh, is that fun? And then the greatest person we terrorized was Movie Monster. I don't know who named this guy Movie Monster, but you go up, you run up, you knock on this door. This tall guy, he was like 6 foot, well, maybe he was 6 foot, but when you were a little kid, he looks like he's 6'5". And you go knock on the door and you say, Teddy, I'm going to get you. And you would say some other mean shit too. I can't even repeat it. It's how horrible it was. And then Teddy would shut the door. And I guess he would go tell his mom, hey, Mom, I'm going to go kill these kids. And then he would proceed to chase us all day through the neighborhood. There's Caldwell Caterers. This used to be a church. Yeah, so Movie Monster, you knock on the door. And the best thing about Movie Monster is he wouldn't run after us. So Movie Monster was never really a threat. He would just walk after us like a movie monster. Oh, is that fun? There's Stokely Playground. There's kids in there, so I'm not going to be a creep. It's another nice day in February. Oh, there he is. New character on the Philly Captain channel. White guy wearing shorts in winter. Well, I guess what? This is now the greatest stickball field in Port Richmond. Now that Richmond School's down. Uh-oh. Getting loud. This is it. This is the street that caved in the 80s. This 100 of Thompson. Thompson. What the hell street's this? For Thompson and Clearfield and... Oh, I forgot what the name of that little street is. It doesn't matter. So this street looked like this 25 years ago. It was all dug up, holes. Uh-oh. Over there's where my buddies lived. the Bulldogs. Yeah, I think the street. You know how when you're a kid, things, and you remember things, and things are bigger than what they really are. Like, you go to your grade school as an adult, you're like, holy God, it's so tiny. So I don't remember how big the actual sinkhole was. I'm thinking it was started from about here and went to maybe that telephone pole. The whole street. Just, it was a big empty hole in the middle of the street. Makes me wonder, how sturdy is this shit I'm walking on? And now they're replacing all the water pipes in the city. And I hear some parts of the city are getting new gas pipes. About a decade ago, there was a big explosion. Gas line explosion. Because the pipes are 100 years old. Alright, here we are, Clearfield Street. This store here at Thompson in Clearfield used to be a little old lady. And she had like a cast iron grill. And she made cheeseburgers. I think they were $1.95. Oh my God, were they great. And Ethel's down at Goal at Clearfield, they had burgers for $1.75. And they cut the hamburgers in half and served them in the long roll. Oh, the stupid shit you remember. This is the yarn mill. I worked here twice. It's a textile mill. Textile mill. Oh, it's a yarn mill where they make yarns and strings and shit. That's the office. You know, when I worked there, I only worked there for 3 or 4 days. It was like a factory job. I'm not a factory guy. And there was like 5 American guys who were the guys who loaded stuff up. And then there was like 30 to 40 Polish immigrant women who didn't speak a lick of English. And I remember those guys being so mean to those little old Polish ladies. I was an 18-year-old kid, so I couldn't hawk up and drop the big boot. But I remember, I was like, wow. And then they would have signs on the doors. They would have signs on the doors of the office, and they would say, if you can't speak English, don't come in here. And that just made me laugh because, you know, if I can't speak English, I probably can't read English. So this sign's kind of, you should have had it in Polish if that's the case, you know. And when I started there, I think I was making $4.75 an hour. I got this. Polish Eagles Sports Club. Huh. The hell is that? I've never seen it. I mean, I've seen that before. You ever wonder what the hell it was? There's another one on them, and I think Monmouth Street, Monmouth in Belgrade. There's one, like an Italian club. Bicycles. All right, here we are. Oh, look at this table. Get the set. You know, I just realized I've been walking since Frankfurt and Girard. No, I've been walking even further. Right now, I feel like, you ever see Forrest Gump when he just has to run? There's St. Albert's. Oh my God. Breaking news, the 15. Oh, it's not breaking news. The 15 trolley is now a bus, and it goes down to Aramingo Ave. Well, this is a really long light. Yes, where Pope John Paul II, he said Mass here. I think in 1970, 76 or whatever it was. And then I have a little buddy, my friend Steve. He went to the Polish church. That's what we called it. He went at George Bush when he was vice president. He went under Ronald Reagan. He came to St. Albert's too. Our Lady of Port Richmond, celebrating 10 years 3 years ago, so 13 years now. What they did is they took the schools from Nativity, Our Lady Help of Christians, and St. Albert's, and they threw them all in one school. Catholic schools, I think even Catholic parishes. You just keep getting smaller and smaller. Maybe it's the drop-off point. Catholic schools are open. You can, how you doing? You want to go? There you go. There it is, St. Albert School. Yep. All right, where are we at? Thompson and Madison. Where the hell am I going? I guess I'll go to... All right, we're at Thompson and Westmoreland now. Let's see, you got to think about this, John. You've been walking. Oh, this guy likes this song. Oh, this guy likes this song. Oh, it's a good song, too. I'm glad I get to listen to it. All right, Westmoreland and Thompson. It's a pretty big street. I think I'm going to turn down Westmoreland. I guess I'll bring you guys along. It's a little bonus Port Richmond action. Oh, this guy, everybody's liking their music. You know what it is? People are actually driving with their windows down. It's a nice day. Get the air out the car. Get the dirty coronavirus out of the back seat. It is. They did this, I think they did this in like 1976 to spruce up the city. They would get tires and paint them red, white, and blue. And also the fire hydrants were painted red, white, and blue. I remember a lot of them were painted red, white, and blue when I was a kid. And now they're just orange. Oh, I wonder if there are any red... If you know where a red, white, and blue old school Philly fire hydrant is, do me a favor. Let me know in the comments. I was just somewhere, me and Mrs. Captain were in Northern Liberties eating lunch. And they built up 4 new condo buildings that I have not seen before. And the view has changed radically. Like the entire landscape of that section on 2nd Street has changed. And I said, damn it. I said, I didn't get a chance to like suck in that view one more time where you could look straight through and see the old stores on Girard Ave. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting goofy and sentimental. They just, sometimes things just go away. You don't even get a chance to say goodbye. Oh boy, this is going. This just took a turn, a grim turn. Grim turn. Uh-oh, there it is, the recycling plant. This is where I learned a valuable lesson. My buddy said, hey, if you go recycling and you get a trash bag full of cans, they'll give you like $30. And this is like in the 80s, $30. That's an Atari game. What are you talking about? Go around all day. We go around collecting cans. Now, aluminum Yoo-hoo cans are made of steel. And I remember the aluminum guy was mad at me because I didn't know the Yoo-hoo cans were made of steel. I was like 9. I didn't get the breakdown of elements yet. So, so he goes through my can. He goes, I can't take this. You got too many Yoo-hoo cans. You got to sort through them. So I go through my trash bag of beer cans and soda. And I go through. I go, here you go, sir. I find 2 Yoo-hoo cans, by the way. I go, here you go, sir. He goes, all right, I'll give you $1.81. I'll never forget that. $1.81. I want to punch my friend so hard in the face. $1.81, you got me touching dirty bum cans for $1.31? Oh, I don't even know where the hell I get the bus at. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm an asshole. I apologize. Oh, I'm just having a bad day. It's just not going well. All right, now, if I was a bus, I would go down here, but I don't know where a bus stop is. Oh, I think I know where a bus stop. Ooh, there has to be a bus stop. Hold on. Instead of walking further away, let's walk towards it. There's Burnsy's Tavern. Uh-oh, we're dead. There it is, Montcabbage Playground. Supposed to be getting a major hall redone, redo, makeover. It's they're doing the whole thing. Oh, they're doing the whole thing on 95, and this whole park's getting redone. The pool's getting dug up. Let's see, is this the 73? That is not a bus stop. GD it. What do you think? You think I mean, this is a bus station. Like, do they have to make a bus sign for the bus station? Okay, there's that bus. Oh, see now? Oh, the dilemma. So this way you're walking right now. This is stupid. You're going to have to stay on this side. Oh, I don't want to run. I hate running. I don't want to walk home. It's like 4 miles, and I already walked like 6. Look at this dog. Oh, that's awesome. That 2-leg having dog in a wheelchair. Oh, here comes a bus. Maybe this is my bus. We'll find out. Oh, that's a 15. Oh, I'm screwed. All right, this is going to be the first time we have this segment. This is Jogging, Philadelphia. Jog to the bus stop. Look at that, a payphone. Oh, my legs are like, you asshole. Rode the bike 20 miles yesterday. You can't. I'll show you. Looks like I'm running with a load in my diaper. This is not a good stance. Oh my God. I go the same speed walking, so. Alright, well, I guess that's it, guys. That was fun, huh? Little Thompson Street. We saw the street that caved in. We saw, who knows what that we saw where they were very racist to Polish people at the yarn mill. And we found out where you can get some good Italian food at MDG. Well, make sure you hit like and subscribe. And I'll sail with you later. Toodles!